Hello everybody, welcome back to single player Minecraft. We got our beacons back. So it was a bug, and in fact I was getting some crashes with 31A, so I've reverted back to 30C, and I didn't restore a backup, I just kind of loaded it up, and it doesn't seem to have caused any issues that I can tell. Like inventories are still there, stuff like that, so we don't have any crazy stuff. I turned this back on. Seems to have some issues. Yeah, the mob farm was off. I think we might be able to make use of this mob farm again. For collecting of skulls, perhaps. We need to control mobs and also get some... what do you call them? Charged creepers, so we'd have to figure out a way to do that. Collect them, store them, then gather up some mobs, and then blow them up. Yeah. That's a project for a later date, though. What I want to do today involves these guys, pufferfish. So, taking a page from Etho. Except I loaded up this seed for the world in 1.8. And we actually spawn, if this was 1.8, we would be, I think, in some extreme hills, savanna type deal. But this away, I think it's this way, is an ocean. Pretty much, an ocean goes all the way over here. And I found a temple that is in that direction at negative 300x and about 700z. So that is what we're going to do today. I've already ran over there to check it out. I ran it over there in 31A. And as soon as I got the mining fatigue, I crashed. So this, I think this 31A seems to have some crashes. But anyway, I want to make some water breathing, because I don't think I've ever made those. And let's see if this thing works. So it's my library, in case you're unaware. You must throw the right book to open the secret to the basement where all of our brewing takes place. Oh, and I haven't put them back up yet, so they still need their item frames. But we have one of these that doesn't do anything, which is this guy. I do believe you useless. Yeah, he doesn't do anything, so I might just load these guys up into him and let him do its thing. And as far as I know, it's just like level 1. I mean, there's only one level of water breathing, I think. There's not like water breathing 1, water breathing 2. So I'm guessing we're going to want to put some redstone in that. Man, there's a lot of everything but redstone in here. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Do some brewing. And I'll grab some other potions that we might need, because we won't have regen over there. So yeah, let's go on an adventure. Alright, it's been a while since I've used these, but this is the guy. Here are the guts. This is how they work. They basically have some droppers that handle the ingredients. I don't think it detects... Does it know when it's out of ingredients? I don't remember. They're kind of, they're a tieable design. I don't know, there's probably better ways of doing it. But this way was mine, and it worked, and I was proud of it. Joy! Anyway, let's try, if we put you in there, and then you up there. That should work, theoretically. Now, what... I'm just wondering if he's manually turned off. I don't remember if I did that. Or if he just doesn't have water bottles. So they shouldn't work if they don't have water bottles. But he should be getting water bottles regardless. Water bottles come through there. So he does have water bottles, and that comparator is on. So I think there's one other condition that needs to be true for this to work. And I don't remember what it is. I think it's just if the chest down there is empty. So this thing, let me just... I'll have to check it out, see if I can figure out what is not making this work. If I just have to put a torch somewhere. Oh, wait, look. There's a switch on it. There's a switch. Is that it? I see you. Go away. Is that on? No, that's on. That's off. Oh, did it turn? Are you working? No, you're not working. So that is being powered elsewhere, not by my doing. Alright. Now I'll really figure it out. Oh. It's not this one. It's this one. Ta-da! Okay, it was the lever. I'm an idiot. Okay. Anyway, that should have taken the first one. Looks good. Let's go back to the outside. Scoozy. Scoozy. Alright. See if our potions are being brewed. Come on, water breathing. First batch is just water. It's okay. Not to be alarmed. We can throw those back. Oh look, we're out of water bottles. Okay, throw you in there. Those go down and then get reintroduced into the water bottle storage. And if these water fountains are off, each one of these represents a different level of fillage for water bottles. So this means we have absolutely no backfill of water bottles, so it's whatever is left in that the hopper line there that is currently being used. Wait for it. Oh, water breathing. 8 minutes. Beautiful. So this still works. It's good to see that everything isn't breaking. So yeah, we want those. We'll probably bring a bunch, and we'll bring an ender chest so we can store excess. The other thing we're going to want is some regen. Oh, and some night vision. Let's grab 6 of those. That's regen 2. Regen, we probably just need regen 1. Might need regen 2, I'm not too sure. We'll grab a couple of those. And we'll probably grab some drinkable health 2s, I think. Splashes might not be as useful. Okay. So that's probably enough. We have our Depth Strider boots, so we'll have that to our advantage. We'll be able to move around. We might want to grab some better armor, or maybe we'll just put on a helmet. See if I have one that has respiration. That would probably be good. And I'll just wait here for another batch. And then we'll head off. Alright, we do have Aqua Affinity and Respiration 3. It has fire protection on it, which isn't all that useful for fighting underwater. But I think that'll be enough. And then we'll probably just... yeah. We'll make do. We don't want to get too OP. I mean, we can throw Protection 4 on and have at her. But let's see if we can make do in our current gear. Got some speed potions and a whole bunch of other potions. We got some regen. Got some health 2. And we've got some water breathing. So I gotta be careful, I guess. If I put down an ender chest, I'm not gonna be able to put it back or pick it back up. So I'll probably make a few more so I can just take them with me. Let's make... or I could just leave them around and then we'll pick them back up after we defeat the bosses. So I haven't fought these guys yet, but I've seen people do it. I've seen Etho do it. I've seen, I think, Exumavoid look at it. There it is. Wait, eyes first. Okay, anyway, guys. Almost ready. Whee! Oh. Alright, so we're going to set forth across the swamp. Now we could boat it, but you know, we're just as fast pretty much. I think what we will do is use one of these Swiftness 2 potions. That'll help us cover ground pretty quick. So with these Depth Striders, we can, wow, move pretty quick over these seas. Swampy seas. So this is interesting. When I headed over here, I didn't expect to see what we're going to see. I've done some experimentating in... oh, I must have come through here at the boat. You can see all the lily pads I hit. I did some experimenting with the seed for Olympus, because on Olympus I'm situated on the border of a swamp and an ocean. So I was going to see if there's any part of the oceans that overlapped with some new oceans. And there are. Nothing directly near my tower, but not too far away either. So within like I think 500 blocks or something like that. And I checked it in an Olympus, like I loaded up a backup one of our world downloads. I loaded that up in the new snapshot to see what would happen at that location where it was. And Guardians were spawning, similar to like Etho's world. So that was reassuring. And I was like, okay, so that is what is to be expected. Okay, let me get my F3 up. We're not too far. We've got to be around 700, and then we got to head... no, this way. Head west. Faster! Oh, we ran out of speed. No speed. We're almost there, though. I recognize this land. Now this has caused me damage that I'm not going to heal back. I got to keep that in mind whenever I enter Pearl. We'll have to regen. Okay. So, let's just go. Alright, so it's just over here. Here's a boat. Hi! And there they are. So, the interesting thing is, that means there's a boss. And there's an actual temple here, which I really did not expect to see. So it, like, carved out, it looks like. I don't know if we got the whole thing. I've never actually played around with these guys before, so this is a first. So yeah, I'd like to see how much of this is actually down there. But there's a boss, for sure. So there's that. Chicken, you bother me. You bother me. Oh, so do you. So they need to, like, lock in on you. I've learned that. So if you can put something between you, break their line of sight for a bit, we can prevent them from hitting us, I think. Okay, so we have one regen. So already we have mining fatigue, which really confused me because I ran back to my base, here to the village, and I still had the mining fatigue, but I didn't understand what was going on. So I was trying to break a piece of block, and I figured it was just a bug or something. So I was like relogging, and it's like, oh, I have mining fatigue. So anyway, I think we need probably some more healing stuff, just because we're not going to regen. So let's get a couple of those regens. I got some strength too, so I think we might down one of those. But let's go ahead and drink, I guess, a speed, just a regular speed, a water breathing, and a night vision, and I guess a strength. Okay, we're all beefed up. Then we got some regen. If we want extra speed, we could take a speed 2, but that's going to override. And if we want extra strength, we could take a strength 2. Alright, let's go check it out. It does look like it carved just out the terrain. Now, when I first heard about this, and I think Combat Killer, you mentioned it, and Etho had mentioned it, that, oh yeah, we're not even going to be able to break through that, that they would actually spawn in existing chunks. And this is kind of what I actually expected to happen, was the temple would just get added in, which is pretty cool. But then it seemed like that wasn't the case. Nice. So we have 8 minutes to breathe water. Yes, so... Oh, this is pretty cool. It'll make a pretty cool noise. So the problem comes when we gotta break a block. Oh no. Got me. I probably could have killed him. Having the depth strider while we're doing this will help a lot. Okay, we gotta find a way in though, because everything is just one wide. Is there a way down the middle? I didn't even look. And also, oh wait, we can't really break them. Huh. How long would this take to break? Hi. Is he underneath? Oh, he was. Oh, and I just went off of it. Okay, let's just try breaking one block to get down. I really like this idea, like the mining fatigue. Is that the boss that we're seeing? That could be. Like the idea of having dungeons like this, where you can't simply plow through it. So it would be really cool if they implemented this in other areas as well. So you could actually just have dungeons that could be randomly generated with sequences of rooms that would interconnect, and they would provide you with different different treasures and what have you, maybe rare loot. And they would have spawners in them that would guarantee that there would be mob activity, but there'd be other mechanisms in there so that you couldn't just abuse that. Okay, there he is. Well, I actually don't know how quickly he's going to kill us, so we're going to take this regen. So at least we're regenning. And let's just go take this guy on. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Suck it! We do have sharpness 5. And we got our first sponge. Ha! Okay, that means there's another one in here, though. So very cool. So we gotta get the other guy. And then this temple is ours for the taking. And we'll probably set something up here, I imagine. I've seen what Etho's been working on. I don't want to just copy what he's doing, so I might experiment on my own. And see which way we want to do it. But either way, it looks like we gotta clear out this area that has this temple. So we'll probably mark it out and dig it out. And how are we doing? We still got 4 minutes. Okay, we gotta find this guy. I'm so gonna get lost. Hi. But yeah, I love the idea of mining fatigue, just using a dungeon. There he is. Hi. Oh god. They like hit you. They have like thorns. Okay, so hopefully we don't get any more mining fatigue. And if that is the case, then we should be safe. And they seem to provide thorns as well. Hi. Or they're hitting me, and I'm just not noticing. Cool, but we can see this stuff like changing color, which is cool. It does it very slowly. It's getting more bluish. It's getting even more bluish and greenish. Anyway. It's subtle, but it's there. Sometimes they damage you, sometimes they don't. I don't know why that is. If it's just chance. Could be chance. Get back here. And what are we getting for killing them? We're getting the crystals and the shards, and I don't think... It is just 4? Okay. And does that make... Which block does that make? That makes this one. And that one is the one... Do you take 4 of those? I'm not sure. Hi guys! But yeah, we'll have to clear this out. Probably bring some beacons over. And diggy diggy diggy. Hi! But we've conquered it. Having the depth strider definitely helps. Night vision, definitely. Respiration. I mean, you can't even really... You don't really feel like you're underwater. It just feels like you're in a sludge. But you can see perfectly what... Oh, there's another one. It's 3. For some reason I thought there was only 2. Oh god. Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. Let's take another regen. We've got one more. This time we'll... How's our strength doing? We only got 2 minutes of it left anyway. Let's bump it up to strength 2. We're healing well enough. Oh, what happened to that guy? Hi, guy. 2, 3 hits. You're dead. No. Okay. Alright. Look at that. This is some of the stone made it down. Oh, some of the stone made it here, too. Interesting. Apparently I filled them all with the water. Alright, we still got 1.5 minutes of mining fatigue. Then I'm probably just gonna poke around here and see what I see. And then maybe if I can get... Isn't there like a sponge room or something? I know there's like gold. We'll have to see. If we can get enough sponge, we could just empty this thing out. And that would be one way to dry it out. And that might make digging this thing out a lot easier than having to deal with the water as we do it. Boom! I love how, like, even the swing animation for the sword is slow. It's fatigued. Ha! I mean, that's the other thing we could have done. We could have set up a beacon here and just been incredibly overpowered. Set up it with regen and strength and resistance. Okay, I thought there was something in this, from what I remember seeing, but I think we'd have to dig into it. And there's some Skypey. So I'll have to wait till the fatigue is over, which is almost now. Hi! Time we kill these guys, it should be done. Come here. Come here! They do hurt. It's like 2.5 hearts. Ha! I think it's over. Okay, sit back. Which also means we're probably going to run out of water breathing. Oh yeah, so it's gold. Gold! Then I thought there was sponge somewhere else. Because if you only get sponge for the guardians, that's not a lot of sponge. Or the boss guardians, I guess. Okay, so that was full of 8 blocks of gold. Okay, yeah. Time to get more potions. Please don't kill me. Uh-oh. Oh no. And my phone's going off. Be right back. Alright, well things got bad very, very fast. Alright, let's head back. Let's drink this. And that. Okay, back up to that. Did I get the water breathing? We do have the water breathing. Good, we're not drowning. Let's get that going. Okay. The fact that these fill with water every time is kind of annoying. Okay, let's just drop them all. Don't need them. Clogging up our inventory. Okay. Some more speed going. That way we can at least kill them. And let's get a regen. Alright, we should be good. And we could take another strength if we wanted. And we'll grab a couple of those. Okay. Oh, guess I need my silk touch now. So the other thing I wanted to see is these things. Do they need to be picked up with anything particular? Did I just break it? Looks like I broke it. Okay, so that's like glowstone, is it? Pretty much? Oh, it doesn't take 4, though. Okay, so it is silk touch. Okay, you do have to silk touch them. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's see where we're at. Okay, this is the entrance, isn't it? No! Ow! Yeah, this seems to be like the official entrance. It's very cool, because it's like it pretty much dug this thing out for us, right? So we don't really need to do much more of the work outside of this, I would think. Also noticing the water breathing, it seems to just halt your breath wherever you were. This is the first time I've actually messed around with that too. Alright, I'll see if I can find anything interesting. Found a bunch of sponge. And you can break it with anything. I wonder if there's more. This is kind of, it feels like it's in the corner maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll dig up and we'll try to get a reference to where this is. And then maybe we can see if there's other rooms similar to it. Okay, does anything work faster? No. What about a shovel? Let's put you in there, put you in there. All that stuff in there. Okay. No. Doesn't seem like any tool works faster than another. Okay. So if we dig up, we are... not ready for fighting. Okay, we are kind of in the corner here. Okay, wow. They are cool looking in the way they move. So I don't know Okay, that's a room. Hi. Don't really want to waste these blocks either, but... Okay, it seemed like it was a room similar to this. Guess we could just farm them like this. Just run around. This is pretty thick. Alright, well, I think it was just that one. I won't be sure until we dig this thing out, though. As I definitely could have got lost. So yeah, that's fun. A little unexpected. For me, anyway. I had not expected to actually see a temple when I came here. That's too bad I wasn't actually recording then, because it caught me off guard. But if I had been recording, I probably would have lost the footage due to the crash anyway. But I basically came up here, and I saw a couple of those guys, but then I saw the temple, and I was like, oh my god. And then I got the mining fatigue effect, and then it crashed. So very cool. Awesome. So we will return here. We'll probably set up a portal to get here a little quicker. Oh yeah, I forgot they kill squid. This will be a more viable squid farm than my current one, if we get this set up. So, we got a bunch of... Well, it's not bad. 32 sponge. So if we use them wisely, we could actually clear out an area. And I've said using sponges is probably not the best way to clear out an area before. But in terms of clearing out like the inside of an area, it probably would be very useful. And if you use them strategically, like just place them so they remove the water, or if you section off the areas in like 5x5 grids or whatever is the most efficient way for a sponge to remove. And then you could remove water in columns using the sponges, so we'll see. Maybe we can make use of a method. But for now, I've got to head back. I'll have to come back here with some portal making stuff, and so that we can return here quicker in the future. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time. Is this even the right way? I don't know. I think so. Homeward! Actually, one last thing, guys, before we go. I noted that my golems were gone. And after seeing Etho's video and experiencing it myself, I know what happened. In various locations, there were blocks missing. One here. I think another one somewhere else. All those missing blocks were the site of creeper explosions. So my iron golems were assassinated, basically, by some creepers. I had one go off right in here, exploding the chest, exploding both chests. Didn't kill the golem, although he is now gone, so I don't know what happened to him. This guy I made, he's new, but I don't expect him to live very long. I'm sorry. So we'll have to get the Iron Golem on demand working to resupply these guys with constant reinforcements to combat these creepers. But also I gotta be very careful to make sure there's no more dark spots. So I think a lot of the spawning was probably coming from around here, because I had some dark spots, and I may still. So they were spawning and finding their way, so I gotta be very careful in keeping those guys safe. So most of this village was spawn proof at one time, but I don't think it is anymore. So it is possible for mobs to creep in from places, so we'll have to keep our eye out for that. Anyway, I thought I'd share that as well. So yeah, they were assassinated. Kaboom! We missed it. Stupid tree. Alright. Stupid rain. Although... Thunderstorm. It's not a thunderstorm. there is ever a thunderstorm, I'll probably go and peek over the wall, see if we can catch a creeper getting lit. And if so, maybe we can capture him and store him for future use. Alright, goodbye.